My dear brothers and sisters, our gospel today speaks about discipleship. And I would like to borrow the words of Nathan Schaefer in his book At Life's Close. He said that at the close of our life, the question will not be how much have you gotten, but how much have you given? Not how much have you won, but how much have you done? Not how much have you saved, but how much have you sacrificed? It will be how much have you loved and served, not how much were you honored. In today's gospel passage, when a large crowd followed Jesus, he senses that the demands of discipleship was actually not getting through them. If we have to look at the context of the gospel, they follow Jesus, but not actually on the intention of to live with him, but actually what they get from him. We are once again reminded today, every day, that discipleship is following Jesus with certain requirements. And here we have three if we have to look at the gospel today. First, we must establish our priorities. We've seen here that the crowds follow Jesus, travel with Jesus, but they have many motives and priorities. They followed him because they have seen him feeding people miraculously, a large number of people. They have heard of his ability to heal and wait for an opportunity to approach him and wait to be healed for excitement. So you could just see that their motives are not pure. So we know what would happen if our motives are not pure. It doesn't last long. Second, we are being asked once again that we should and we must count the cost. Donald William Doterer said that in order to fully and happily live our life, we must be able to count the cost in almost every area of living. Marriage, example, is one of those institutions which demand a high personal cost. So we see that there is a value, great cost of discipleship. And that leading us to think the third requirement is that discipleship we should know and we must pay the price. Remember, my dear brothers and sisters, when Jesus called his disciples, "Take up your cross and follow me," the 12 disciples actually, literally, they followed Jesus. They paid the price. Let us take a look how the manner they died for Jesus. Saint Andrew died on a cross. Simon was crucified. Bartholomew was flayed alive. James, the son of Zebedee, was beheaded. James, the other James, or son of Alphaeus, was beaten to death. Thomas was ran through with a lance. Matthias was stoned and then beheaded. Matthew was slain by the sword. And Peter was crucified upside down. Thaddeus was shot to death with arrows. And Philip was hanged. And only John made it through alive, but he was exiled to a small island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. This means, my dear friends, that Christianity is not a Sunday morning religion. It is a hungering after God to the point of death if need be. It shakes our foundations, topples our priorities, pits us against friend and family, and makes us strangers in this world And people call us out of our minds. And we are here once again reminded by the very words that religion that gives nothing, costs nothing, and suffers nothing is worth nothing. That is why discipleship is, in fact, it is more on how much we have loved and served, and how much we have paid the cost and the price. Amen.